Hello and welcome back to Derail Valley Simulator. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. Last time out, I started on this journey with this particular engine. I've worked out how to do photo mode with this. I'm also concerned that I am going to end up messing something up if I do not get out of photo mode very quickly. But here it is. So in today's video, I'm going to continue on this, but also try not to derail my engine, which is probably going to happen in the next few seconds if I do not get back into it. So I'm going to get back into it right now. How do I get back into it? I have no idea. Like that, and hit the brakes, because I'm getting very close to the speed. In fact, now I'm extremely close to speed. That was very close. So make sure you stay tuned. Let's continue on this journey, and let's get over to brake. Let's get over to wherever I'm supposed to be going over to. Oh yes, it was the keep braking. That was in the nick of time, wasn't it? Let's get over to the Iron Mine West, which is where the destination will be for today's trip. Well, after that rather hurried introduction, yes, I'm continuing on the route all the way. We're going to be coming up to the city soon. I just managed to figure out how to do the photo mode and get it working, and then as I did that, I realized I'm probably coming up on some pretty sharp corners because I remember them being on the map. And so I thought I really needed to get back in the train before I derailed it. I know, as I mentioned last time, I know this is called Derail Valley, but derailing is not something that I wish to do. So here we go, continuing on, almost at the city. This should not be, I think the last video was 45 minutes. This should not be quite as long, I do not think. But you never know. I'm still going downhill. Get on the brakes. I know it is 80, but there is a speed limit coming up, and I have no idea what that speed limit is. It is going to be that junction. That junction is going to be tight. That surely is going to be something like 30. So I'm going to slow down to 30, just preparing myself for this. Can I see the speed? Yes, it is 30. There we go. Eventually, you sort of learn what the speed limits are. I slowed down way too much. That was a waste. And so now I have the concern about the city and going into the city and where that's going to go. So I'm just going to go pull up the station map for City West and try and figure out exactly what is going on here. Put a little bit of throttle in. So no, this isn't City South. How do I do what I need to do here? Because this looks very confusing to me. How am I supposed to do this? I need to exit out. Okay, I need to exit out to the north. That is what I need to do. I see it. That is going to go that way. That is going to go that way. That is going to go that way. That should give me the exit I need. There we go. Okay. So, turning in. Whilst I'm doing that, the next one I have to contend with is CP. Coal plant? Oops. Let's find it. Let's find it. Here it is. CP. Coal power plant. Oh dear. Okay. My only guess here is... Right, my guess for this one is going to be, yes, I come in that way and then I peel off that way. That is the only thing I can think of that is going to be correct for that. Then it is it machine factory is next. There are so many things I need to go through here. This is interesting though, that is for sure. Machine factory in town. So let's have a look at the... That is the one. I'm going straight through yard D. So that is correct. That is correct. It's going straight through. That is correct. That is correct. All I need to check is yard D has a passing route straight through. I have no idea. I'll have to be careful through yard D. I'm hoping that route there is clear. Whatever 4 is. It says passenger station. It is okay, it is a passenger station, so those must be platforms. This must be a passing track. So that should be okay. That way, and that way. That is fine. Okay. And then lastly, iron mine west. So, not east, west. Is it just A? No. So, yes, you just come in from there, and then you've got B. That's the transfer yard. 90 through there. I hope this turns me the right way. Please turn me the right way. Good. Okay. I'm just going to potter through this at a slower speed, whilst I pull up the order and figure out where exactly I'm supposed to go. B2I. So B2I. So this is going to be that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. There we go. That should, okay, in theory, this should work. In reality, I have absolutely no idea. 50 is fine. And we are not, in theory, we are not that far away from our destination. We've done a lot, we've covered a lot in the last video. So it's just make my way through this. Do not tip. Do not tip. That was close. That was a very, very, very quick change of speed. I thought it was going to be 50 all the way around, I'll be honest. Right, speeds are going to be increasing. This area looks quite high speed, so I'm going to take it. Yeah, I'm going to make the most of this one. Is that maximum lights on the front? Those are the maximum lights. Might as well use them now as the sun is going down. Now I say I'm going to make the most of the speed here. Yeah, this locomotive is not great at picking up speed with the amount of mass that it is carrying. The freight. What I'm hauling here is perhaps not the best of things to haul. What was that noise? That was something on the brakes. Out of the way. Oh, there was a speed limit there. I did not see that speed limit. That is a problem. I'm going to have to guess this. 90, 100 is what I'm guessing. I think so. I am concerned about the machine factory and town. That I'm concerned about. But after that, we should be all right. 120. Just keep an eye on the speeds. I'll try not to exceed maybe 60 on this. We are almost, in theory, we are almost to our destination. It is going to be another 10 minutes, I'd say. 100 and slowing down. I have a plus 0.8, so I can make use of that into an 80, also going to be slowing down. How close are we to that? Double check the route map, make sure that is correctly set. It is. Just letting the uphill gradient slow us down just a little. Yep, into a 60 as I was expecting. Just continuing up the uphill gradient, keeping a lookout for the speeds. Lantern can be lit. I know I could just switch on the lights, but the lantern is nicer. Dashboard lights needed. 60 and 60 is fine. We're doing 40 because it is uphill. And then it is going to be downhill after that, which is also fine. I can handle that. To just ease that off and let the downhill gradient, let that handle it for a bit, and then it is uphill again, back on the throttle. Speed is going to be reducing, so just keeping an eye out for that. Reducing to 60 with a much higher gradient. I do apologize for the whole time right clicking and zooming in, but I do need to be able to see what is going on. Now, since this is dry, I should be able to go up this hill without a problem. And there is the new coal power plant. Trying to see any other speeds that I need to be aware of. There is something. That's a 60 as well. Oh, that does look quite nice. Look at that. A nuclear power plant would be nice too. Then you really have hazardous materials. Right, please tell me I'm going the right way here. I think I am, so effectively going that way should be what this does. Please do that. It does, so it just bypasses the power plant. Good. Now I have noticed we are climbing up, and have been climbing for a while. So I do have slight concerns. Fuel-wise, we're also using quite a bit of fuel, plenty of fuel left in the tank. I think this is enough fuel to get all the way around the map, to be honest. To do one loop of the map, I think that is how much fuel we have. 120 going into a 90. That is the machine factory in town. Very close to the power plant. Take that as a screenshot in case I need to use it. Still climbing, and this is where I need to be concerned. Please do not let there be anything in the way here. Machine factory in town, machine factory in town. So I'm going straight through platform or yard D. Right, yes, yes. Just keep an eye on this one. There appears to be nothing there. I'll ease off the throttle a bit. Please be okay. Okay, everything appears all right. I can go straight through that platform. So those, yes, those are platforms. This is a bypass. Good. And then all we've got left to do is the last bit up to Iron Mine West. Another 10 minutes or so, I would say. And we should be at our destination. I should have ended the last video earlier then. Although this could all be uphill, I might slow down significantly, and then everything would be quite a problem. Checking the speed there. What does that speed read? 100? No. Yes, it is. That speed reads 100 with a steep... Oh wait, that's a downhill. 100 with... oh, it isn't that steep a downhill. And I see 100, which will probably slow into a 60, which will... so it'll probably end up being 60 there, into a 40 there, into a 30 around that. That is what I am envisaging. That is a steep downhill. Right, let's get on those brakes. I was expecting to go uphill, but apparently I'm going downhill. We'll coast it all the way. That's an 80. I am going to actually start getting on the brakes here. This is 1.7 downhill. Not bad, not bad at all. I did say this would be done in approximately 60 minutes, and I think I am roughly... If we get to half an hour... Is that the iron mine? I'll be honest, I was expecting it to be up on a hill and then cuttings in. That was my expectation. Still picking up speed. I'm definitely going... Yep. Slow down even more than that. Really hard on the brakes here. There we go. I knew something was coming. That would require a lot of slowdown. How far away are we? Still need more of a slowdown. Waiting for potentially a 30. That's a 50, which we are still encroaching on that 50. Because that is very downhill. Get on those brakes. Something coming in from that side. What is that one? Oh, that's the other side from whatever CPO, the coal plant. So that is another way in. This is going to be quite an uphill. 1.9 uphill at some point. 50, I think we are going to slow down even further. But I will ease off the brakes somewhat. Not entirely. I do not want to lose the pressure in the brakes. 40, there it is. I thought it might have been 30, but it is 40. I think that's just turned into an uphill. Yes, this has turned into a slight uphill now. As we approach the iron mine west, I've just realised that these are just showing me, those little arrows are just showing me all the locomotives I can use, which is really handy. Okay, I think I'm not exiting the iron mine this way. Not with that locomotive anyway. Or not carrying this much. How's the fuel looking? Plenty of fuel. Oil is fine. I've used a fair amount of sand, although I think that was a good use of the sand. First use of the sander ever in this title, I think, for me. Don't think I've ever had to use a sander before. So there we are. Slow it right down. Okay. And we are here. We are here. Destination. Interesting. I was expecting... it to be a little bit... Oh, I've lost brakes. I let off the brakes entirely. That's not good. That is not ideal. Come on, brakes, come back. Brakes. Okay, my brakes are back. Excellent. There we go. That seems good enough for me. Pick my lantern up. I do not want to leave it behind. Good. We are stopped. That. That train brake can go off. Independence. There. Off. Fuel cut off. Right there. Handbrake on this just in case. And put the handbrake on one of these. I could probably put it on the first wagon, to be honest, but I'll just pop it on that one. There we go. Brake that. I really should have closed the valves. Done. Grab my job. Find the station office. Is that it? Are you the station office? You are not. Where is the station office? There it is. And hopefully I've done this correctly and I get plenty of completed. 29,300, 112 minutes. I did it in 47. I said I would do it in 60 or less. So how much do I get? 44,000. That was actually pretty good. Now, let me have a look at the fees that I have to pay. 5,000, 43,000, 38,000 profit for an hour. That is not bad at all. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, what was it that actually? Regular maintenance, vehicle damage. How did I damage the vehicle? What did I damage? Oh, right, okay. So manually service vehicles before leaving them to avoid the service fee. So I can save about 2,500 by just going to manually service the vehicle if I know where I can manually service the vehicle. Right, okay. Interesting. So 4% on that, 1.4. I think that was pretty good. So it's just the wheels, I guess, because I was speeding at a couple of points. Emissions, 51. This looks like a dustbin. I don't need that. Recycle. What I wanted was to go into the fees. You could save money. I do not have manual service. This is what I need to look into. 56,000, good. Let's have a look at what licenses I could get. So I could get fragile. Okay, first off, let's have a look at what is here. Let's move the logistics halls out the way. So logistics halls over there. Shunting here, that was the one that I did. To be honest, that could be a very quick 6,000 that I could do in the next video because if we have a look at the station map for this, it literally is just A going into B, and that's, oh wait, there are places to service the vehicle. There you go. It's just A going into B and just moving them around that. So that could be that could be a very easy money. Right, freight haul. Iron ore. That is quite heavy. I do not think I can do that. So that one is already out of the window. I do not think I can do that. And I do not think I can do that. So that means I'm going to have to get a logistics haul. That is going to be really rubbish. In all honesty, that is going to be rubbish. This one, if I can get a license for long haul, that could be all right. Where would I be going? I'd be going along there into goods factory and town. How do I do that? It would be that through there and into there. That could be a potential. Or I've got this one. Haul empty cars to the sawmill. Sawmill's in the middle here, right? Sawmill. SW? No. Is it? Hang on. Let's find out. Is that the sawmill? SW sawmill. So that could be a valid one to do. That shouldn't be too bad. For 8,000, I could do that. It isn't the greatest, but I think at this point, I know what I need. Not that. I need to get myself a license to train length 1. That is what I'm going to need. Alternatively, no, let me do that. Let me grab the train length 1. But will it do, what else will it do? Hang on. Removes re-rail discount. Access orders up to 10 cars long. Insurance copay goes up. Time bonus deadline goes down. To be honest, if the time bonus deadline went down by 50%, I would probably be okay. Hang on. So yeah, that would be logistics haul, and so do I have the logistics haul one? That's the other thing. I'm not sure if I have logistics haul. No, I do have logistics haul. Okay, I need to think about this. I certainly need to think about this for the next video. I could take... See, literally, this one could be possible. With that shunter, with the shunter, that could be possible. Are there any other trains around here? Before I end, I'm just going to have a potter around to see if there is anything sitting around this area. This is the manual service, so hello. So I could bring a train into here somehow. Oh, there is a train. Oh, it's a steam engine. I kind of do not want to touch the steam engine because I feel like I'm going to cause all sorts of chaos with that. Manual service, yeah, this is how we add coal and everything. This is how we add fuel. Oil, sand, wheels. Right. That could save me some money. That could really save me some money. I'm going to have to see. The other thing I could do is just jump over to another town. Where else? Let's have a look. I could go over to Machine Factory and Town. In fact, you know what? Since I have just a few moments, which direction is it? That direction? Let's go. Let's go wander off to Machine Factory and Town. Let's just see what is over there. There it is. Oops, straight into the water. And we're here. Okay. Nope, this is a military area. Oops. No, wait, I am here. Oh, it's in there. Right, I do not need to be in that area. Station office. Here we go. Let's find out what is available here. 6,000 for... That's a logistics hall. Here we go. 10,000... Machine Factory in Town to Sawmill. That looks like a... That actually looks like a really good one. From there to there. That will be done in a single video. 10,000, quite easy. Do not need extra licenses. That should be all right. I think that should be all right. Let me just check. I do have a train I can use, a locomotive I can use here, right? Where am I? Am I looking in this area? Hello? Over here somewhere? Oops. Over here somewhere? There it is. I found an ultra rare demonstrator variant. I can use it. Right. I can restore it once I own the museum license. I assume this is the museum. No. Oh no, wait, never mind. There are two of these. This is it. Okay. I can grab any one of these two, and that will be what I will do. Okay, so there we go. That is what I'm going to do in the next video. For now, thank you very much for watching. In fact, I should probably go over to... Is this just sitting on... Yes, I know. I'm just looking at what this is sitting on. Nothing. It's just on the ground. I should probably find the station office again. It's over here somewhere, right? Where are you? Hello? There it is. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video. Get stuck in a door. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Derail Valley Simulator. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. I've just realised the time should be here, right? 12:30 in the morning. There we go. That should tell me. So we've got some fog coming up, then some rain, which means that this is probably a really good... Where is it? This is probably a really good one to take. It's quite light. There we go. Yes, so subscribe to the channel for more videos on Derail Valley Simulator. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think, any suggestions you might have. Maybe you want me to try the steam engine. Perhaps I shall in time. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon, link in the description box below, as are links to my social media and Discord server. That is all from me, and I shall see you next time in Derail Valley Simulator, where I shall be, unless this despawns, I shall be taking a job from Machine Factory in Town. I just realised that there is a legend here. Well done me when I'm looking at that, trying to figure out where it is. Machine Factory and Town, down to the sawmill for what should be a pretty easy, and I say this without knowing what this area is going to bring, but a pretty easy $10,000.